My name is Ryder Stone Soria, aka R.S. Soria. I am 16 years old. I have gotten pedos sending me links to furry hentai before in my life. And as a minor myself, who was born in a state where the age of consent is 18 and older, I am appalled by the completely idiotic and unexcusable actions that Netflix themselves has made. And you guys know me, I've already made videos in the past ranting about Netflix, but now have they have gone miles too far than they already have. So this is completely unacceptable. I want you guys to listen up really good and closely what I have to say today. Especially those who are creating this problem that all young ones have to worry about in the first place. Now, I'm pretty sure you have already heard the big news about the controversy surrounding Netflix right now about their new movie coming September, which, by the way, isn't even a Netflix original. It's a film from France, and Netflix is going to stream it. The movie is called Cuties. It's a movie about, get this, an 11-year-old girl joins a group of dancers named the Cuties at school and rapidly grows aware of their burgeoning I can't even pronounce that word, burgeoning femininity, upsetting her mother as her values in the process. And the original description of that was talking about her joining a dance group and twerking, and she's 11 years old. Let that sink in for a moment. And in fact, don't let it sink in at all. If you are a normal functioning individual with no illnesses or disabilities, you don't have to let that shit sink in, because you're intelligent enough to know that right after hearing what I just said that the movie will be about is a repulsive and terrible idea for a movie. Now, with that being said, the age of consent, according to France, is 15 years old. If you don't believe me, go look it up. And at least with 15-year-olds, yes, they are going through puberty, but at least they look like they have already passed the puberty stage. And yet, Memorona Ducor, I can't even pronounce her name, she's the director of Cuties, by the way, thought it was a good idea to pitch about a movie with preteen 11-year-olds wearing skimpy clothing and twerking. And I don't want to hurl just saying that, let alone looking at the goddamn posters, which I won't show you because they are very disturbing and explicit. Who on God's green earth listened to our pitch and actually approved? Why did the parents of these child actors let their kids or even force their kids to do this? And even worse, why the hell is this movie rated television mature audience? If your movie is restricted and the main characters are 11 and being looted like this, and your target audience is not pedophiles, then shit, I don't know what is. And this is not cartoon characters who are drawn with a pencil we're talking about here. We're talking about actual real-life child actors who are being abused like this. And they're only 11. They don't know any better. This movie isn't targeted to anybody except for grown-ass, fat, smelly, bearded men with pedophilic fetishes. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. I don't plan on watching this movie at all, and I shouldn't. And I'm not even gonna watch the trailer. But the only reason I would is to rip this movie apart in the aftermath. Now, Netflix actually responded to the criticism with a tweet apologizing about the explicit posters and replacing them with more appropriate posters and edited the description of the movie. But guess what? That doesn't mean that the earlier posters are no longer accessible. That doesn't change the movie itself just because you change the description. And for some goddamn reason, there are retards out there actually defending this kind of behavior. It's just, I will never understand why there are actual monsters out there. I'll never understand the mindset of someone who clearly has some issues with themselves and who like to whip out their hot dogs and jerking it over some preteens. Preteens. Who have not even hit puberty, who do not have fully developed bodies, who can't even count to 1,000, whose favorite show is probably My Little Pony, who is not even sexy at all. Pedophiles. If you're watching this, wake your ass up. Get your shit together. Leave us young ones alone. We are not legal. Go get some help because obviously you goddamn need it. And stop beating off to underage individuals. Preteens are not sexy. Get that through your goddamn head. Go smash yourself. In the description, I will leave a link to the movie getting canceled, and I think I might jump on into this bandwagon. I know I've already talked about pedos numerous times in the past, but this shit has to be said. Thank you for listening.